Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. Okay, so let's jump into a collective read tonight. Again, just take what resonates, leave for the rest, and if it's not your reading, then don't force it to be. Maybe you can get a personal reading with me. For that, you could always check the link in my bio. Obviously, if you're watching this on my TikTok, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, there should be a link in the description below to my TikTok if you want to, follow me and see what else I have going on. All right. So what was really calling out to me tonight was this citrine. I feel like there is something coming to the surface, and it's this new version of yourself. Maybe not entirely. This could be just a new idea of who you're meant to be, or a new perspective that you hadn't seen before. Or just feeling better after a period of darkness, of feeling like you went through a lot of tumultuous emotions. I feel like you've been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of healing, and I feel like it's right underneath the surface, and it's not yet time for this rebirth or you to feel kind of like a new person or feel better about your situation. But I definitely feel like it's coming for you. Maybe you're not sure if you've been actually making progress, because maybe there are no visible benchmarks that you can, gauge or measure. But for you, where you've been wondering about that, this may be your confirmation that, hey, you're on the right track. Because I feel like whomever I'm speaking to today, you're about to go down a new direction, but you've been feeling a little lost, and you just need some reassurance that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, so I'm going to roll some astro dice here and see what else is going on for the collective resonating with that. Okay. So we have Capricorn energy. Yep. We have the 11th house, a lot of Saturnian energy. And then we have the South Node, or Ketu. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this energy over here, the South Node, or this Ketu energy, this feels like where you're at right now. You feel like you're withdrawn. Even if you're still... Let me rephrase that. You feel energetically withdrawn from people. If you had a choice, you wouldn't engage with others. Obviously, a lot of us still work 9-to-5 jobs. We still have to engage with people, especially for those that have a customer service aspect to their job. For most of us here, it's not possible to completely isolate and withdraw for a long period of time, unless you make time for that, right? Like you go on vacation, or you decide to quit your job and, I don't know, live in a secluded area or in a rural area and just live off the land or something like that, or have some online business where you can make that work. But for the majority of us, we just have to balance being able to still do our job and interact with others because it's part of our job, and energetically withdraw so we don't expend all of our energy and feel just completely drained. So I feel like that's, to the best of your ability, that's what you've been doing. And I feel like with this Capricorn energy that's here, you feel like something's been holding you back. Maybe it's yourself. Well, it's definitely part of it is yourself, because I feel like you talk down to yourself and you often end up, maybe, I don't know, let's say, not in high positions or in leadership positions, for example, because maybe you don't believe that's what you're capable of. Maybe you feel like you don't have leadership skills, or you don't feel like you're good enough to really put yourself out there like that, or to really go after those dreams, those goals that you've always imagined for yourself. But also, some of you could be intimidated by somebody here. You could possibly be intimidated by a specific person, or just the idea of what this character embodies. Maybe there's somebody that you look up to that's or somebody that you respect that looks like they have it all together. Maybe they're very professional. They are a master in their craft in some way, or they're just really good at their business. And you're thinking, how do they do that? I don't know. Maybe it's just not built. Maybe I'm just not built that way. And in some ways that's true. We're all built somewhat differently. So I feel like you're still trying to figure that out. Also with the 11th house here, I feel like you feel different. Okay, you feel often that you don't belong. I feel like you want to come up with something new, creative, inventive, but you don't know how to maybe apply yourself in that way, or apply your ideas or your passions. Some of you don't even know what your passions really are, or what you really like, because maybe you haven't allowed yourself to go there, to follow the white rabbit, so to speak, and go down the rabbit hole. So I feel like you're really torn between wanting success and the idea of success in a traditional sense, or one that fits the idea of the status quo and being celebrated, and going down a different path, something that is unique to you, something that may be more interesting to you. Something else I'm getting here is that, so you feel like more like the audience. I feel like you, in some ways, again, like to be in the background. You like to kind of blend in. So maybe you just don't want the attention, but you want to do something different. But the challenge is maybe you do have to somehow step into the limelight here a little bit and ruffle some feathers. Okay. Let's see what else this is about. I'm gonna flip that back. Saturn wanted to come through here. Okay. All right. So let's dive into this zodiac oracle and see where your head is at right now in regards to the situation. Where is your head at? Oh. We have Earth. Wow, and I pulled out Uranus, which bottom of the deck we have air. So again, we have this Capricorn and Aquarius energy that wants to come through. Decisions. Also with the number 11, if you do reduce the number 11, it reduces to 2. And 2 is about decisions. And we have 20 here. If we reduce 20, we get the number 2. So I do feel like, for one, we also have some Libra energy here as well. But you're on the verge of making a very important decision in your life. And I feel like this is life-changing for you. You have to choose between 2 paths. But with this earth energy here, you like your comfort zone. You're very comfortable. Maybe at home, you kind of like in some ways the way you've been doing things. You are not sure you want to change your routine, or there's certain aspects of your routine that you would hate to change, and maybe if you were going down a different route, you know this is something you would have to compromise. And so I feel like you're trying to calculate or fit in a way where you can have it all. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm being drawn to this oracle deck here. Oops, sorry. So maybe this somehow also involves love and romance as well, but let's see what wants to come out here. It's very excited to talk. All right, so we have fluttering heart in the reverse. Interesting. Heavy heart wanted to come out too. Bottom of the deck, more to learn. You feel on edge about this decision. Or lately, you've just been feeling on edge. With this heavy heart, I feel like you're having trouble with change. You're having trouble letting go. But with more to learn at the bottom of the deck, you know that in order to get what you really want, you have to embrace change. Again, with this in the reverse as well, this butterfly in the reverse, you're in the cocoon, right? There's something new that was about to sprout or emerge, but it's underneath the surface still, which we talked about earlier at the very beginning. If you didn't see this from the beginning, then, you know, once I upload this, maybe you can rewind it on my YouTube channel. You can check out the information in my bio if you're interested. Okay, let's see what else we have going on for you. what's going on in love, and how does this tie in with your love life? Okay. Free yourself in the reverse. Unrequited love. Release your ex. Okay. For someone here, for some of you here, you may not want to let go of somebody from the past, or maybe it's difficult for you to let go of this person. I feel like you want someone else, though. You're really in your head about a situation here. Because you feel like you're losing time. Time is ticking, or you're racing against the clock, something along those lines. And again, you have to make some kind of critical decision. But you've been delaying. You've been pushing this back. You've been buying time. And somebody here is about to walk away or leave. If you're dealing with an earth sign here, this person could feel unloved. Or again, maybe this resonates vice versa. And you feel like you have no choice but to leave or walk away from your person. Take what resonates. Because you feel as if your person is just buying time, making excuses, not really wanting to deal with this situation because they don't know how to, or they don't want to make this difficult decision. So they're leaving you in the dark. Okay. You know what, I'm going to roll some astro dice for you and see what you're dealing with here. If you're this other person. Let's see. If you're the person that's being left behind. Spirit, show me what this person is going through. We have Aries energy. We have Pluto. And we have the 12th house. Yeah. So, you're on the verge of just letting go. You're like, this is painful. I don't want to. I really don't want to let this go. I've been trying to hold on as long as I can. But I can't wait forever. Or you feel like this is inevitable. Some of you feel like this is inevitable. Like this decision has to be made. And if this person isn't going to make it, then you are. Right now, you could be at a distance from this person. Or you're keeping your distance from this person. Or you just feel like you have no choice. You're just currently having to deal with the distance. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot now. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. The Knight of Swords. You've got their attention now that you're on the verge of walking away. Death. Like I said, you're on the verge of walking away, and they know time is ticking. Here is the ending. The Sun in reverse. You feel like this is hopeless. You feel like the sun is setting on this situation. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like while this person is taking care of whatever they feel like they need to take care of, because I feel like this person is distracted with something else, I feel like you're saying goodbye. Yeah, you look back every now and then to see if this person is coming towards you or actually going to say something to you and communicate or take action. But you're just, your thoughts, Ten of Swords in reverse. You're tired of having to think about this, and you're tired of not knowing what's going to happen or being kept in the dark. And so you're about ready to shut this door. And it sucks because you feel like, you know, there's no closure here in some sense. Let's see, what does Spirit want to tell you? I'm going to use a different tarot deck for this. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for hitting the follow button as well. Welcome to the Soul Fam. Those that did. Okay, what's your advice, Spirit, for those that's resonating with this, or for the person that's resonating with this? Advice. On the deck, Five of Arrows, frustration. We have the Knight of Bows. We have the World Tree in reverse. We have a lot of Aries energy here as well. We have the Mirror in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Vessels, mourning. Advice from Spirit. For whatever reason, the Day of the Dead is coming to mind. I don't know, maybe your culture recognizes the Day of the Dead, or maybe you do something to celebrate during the Day of the Dead. Doesn't have to be. But again, this is also a period of mourning a loss for you. I feel like with the World Tree and the reverse, Spirit is confirming that, yeah, there is unfinished business here. Spirit is saying to let this go. That this may have to pick up in another lifetime. And maybe in some ways that's how you feel. Like it's over in this lifetime somehow. You feel like there isn't going to be a next time. You feel like this is it. And maybe you're so afraid that that's the truth. And you're hoping somewhere deep down that it's not. But Spirit's saying that this, as far as this should go, right here, right now. I feel like you're afraid of the future. You don't want to have to start all over again. In fact, right now I want to cry. So maybe the thought of even having to start over brings you to tears. Or brings tears to your eyes. Bottom of the deck with the 5 of Arrows, frustration. Like, a part of you is almost thinking as if, I can stay here. Yeah, it hurts, but, you know, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. It's kind of interesting because even though it hurts so much to stay, it hurts so much to hold on to the situation, you are okay with the pain. I mean, not really, but it's like you would almost rather put up with the pain you're familiar with than face the future that's full of uncertainty. And Spirit's saying, like, I know it's hard to hear, and it's not what you want to hear. And you're pretending that you didn't hear it, because there's denial here. But, you know, if this is resonating for you, it's somewhere deep down, you know the truth. Or you know it's over. Okay, but you're still watching. You're still hoping. And honestly, maybe it's just because, well, for one, you feel like there's a void within you. And you don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to be on your own and to be happy on your own. And no one else has come around yet to take your attention away from this person or this situation over here. Anything else, Spirit, that this person or this group should know? Oh. Bottom of the deck, we have villain. You can always rewrite the story. What else do we have here? We have stars. You can manifest your every wish. And we have witch. Justice is coming. So yeah, I feel like with this Aries energy here, again, it's about starting over. Taking that leap of faith. I feel like there's some kind of leadership role that's coming for you. Okay? And there is this death of this old version of yourself that's coming through here as well. I feel like you're meant to be in some kind of position of leadership, or your future is a lot greater than what you thought it was going to be. But yes, you do need time to heal from this ending. But you're meant to be somebody that's independent. You're meant to know how it feels to truly be able to stand on your own 2 feet. and to be confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. Your focus, I feel like, is going to be on your profession. That's what I feel for you. What's coming up for you? Okay, my love. Thank you guys for watching. If this resonated, or you just like the way I read, or you're hoping for a reading in the future, maybe check out my services in my bio. There should be a link to my Linktree, where you can donate for a reading through Cash App or Venmo, or maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to rewatch any of the readings I've done on here, I have them posted there as well. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.